Will be the boys' 600-meter run. The lane assignments are as follows. In lane 1A, Hinkley from Boone. Lane 1B, Schleichwiller from Loyal. Lane 2A, Stevens from Boone. And lane 2B, Drake from Oak Ridge. Lane 3A, Michael from Winter Park. Lane 3B, Keeman from Winter Park. Lane 4A, Pena from Oak Ridge. Lane 5A, Placencia from Dr. Phillips. Lane 6A, Watkins from Dr. Phillips. Lane 6B, Tuscaloosa Winter Park. Lane 7A, Papadakis from Oak Ridge. Lane 7B, Newsom from Colonial. Lane 8A, Heel from Evans. And rounding out the 1600-meter run in lane 8B, Green from Colonial. However, that was a mile. Tonight's race will be contested as the 1600-meter run. So this particular time of 4:07.2 has not been converted into metrics. The results of the girls' 600-meter run. In 6th place, Austin Colonial, time of 6:11.6. 5th place, Brown from Winter Park, time of 6:07.5. 12 individuals have qualified for the regional meet. To be held next Thursday here at Shuttle. Jones from Colonial, time of 5:03.
Yes. You have to find her. I don't know where she's at. Yes.
Coaches, this is just a reminder that you must have those relay cards filled out so that we can officially recognize your athletes in tonight's meet. Coming around the first lap, Heel from Evans.
Come on, Kurt! Go, Kurt! He's got to get out of the car.
Coaches, your athletes should return your relay cards to the personal course located at the end of the track with the 100-meter dash start.
Always, man. Always. Never won.
Slow for the group, but fast for Ryan. He's right up there at the pack. He's running on the outside. He shouldn't be doing that.
Dude, what I'm gonna have to put up.
Pena from Oak Ridge has taken the lead. Followed by Placencia, Michael.
Shell.
They always say Michael.
Give it up.
Ryan, you're all right with Rasmussen. It's Rasmussen there.
With 2 laps remaining, Pena, Placencia, Michael, and Watkins in 4th place. Placencia has now taken the lead. stretch on the third lap, followed by Pena. Michael and Watkins are running third and fourth, respectively.
You're running against one of the best around, Eric Christmas.
And coming down the home stretch, Pena, Longridge, followed by Placencia from Dr. Phillips. Looks like we have a tight race for third, with Michael from Winter Park, Watkins from Dr. Phillips. Battling out for fifth place, Longridge and Winter Park. Assignments are lane 1, Colonial, lane 2, Bloom High School, lane 3, Oak Ridge, lane 4, Evans, lane 5.
Dad said do not give up. That's why you came in third. Go Keisha! Go Jocelyn! Go Sneaker!
How'd he do it? Did good. Did he break?
448.
Good, good.
Standard 449 somewhere in there, but he did it good.
Huh? He hammered the 5 minutes.
He did. He did.
That's good. I bet he's happy with that.
Yeah.
Lambert from Boone High School.
Oh, here they come.
I know, right?
Congratulations.
I know you did.
Oh, you hammered it. You didn't break it, you hammered it. Good race, man. Huh?
Place taking.
Fifth, I think. 448. Is that what they told you? That's what I had.
I have to go get Kristen a present.
Okay. I just followed you all the way around. Stupid. He's going nuts, man. He wants to go down in this ditch.
It's going.
Where is
Keep your eyes open.
what? Beanie caps open.
There it is, see?
Where?
See?
No.
Yeah, there it is.
Where?
Oh, orange
Oh, there it is.
Oh man, right in the sun. Brian, don't take any pictures. They ain't gonna take. Don't take any pictures, Brian.
Let's see, get my good side. Right. You get your good side. Just turn around like that picture over there. See, if you want me to take pictures of everyone just loud, you take it.
So, if I can get home, everybody's had lots of good food. All the beef's been eaten up by Frank already. Red Rock can't eat anymore. We're going to go ahead and get started. First off, thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoy this. We had a small, we're going to have a small get-together for both track and cross country. And sorry it's taken so long for cross country, but most of the people combine up and do things together. What we want to do is first give out the letters, and then I'd like to have each of our coaches say what they'd like to about the year. And we'll give out our special awards, which are our team awards, which are exquisitely covered up by our athletic tape here. Of course, you can see, and then the amazing names will be revealed to the public. And then the MVPs, and then any special awards that the coaches and myself will come up with. Coach Brown will be helping me with the cross country award because he helped us this year in cross country and was a great help in running and motivating our cross country team while he was also getting ready for his Marine Corps marathon. He went to Washington, D.C. and ran. He's always there. He's there to give encouragement, and publicly I'd like to thank Coach Brown for helping us out this year in cross country. Okay. First year letterman, Tony Boss, Jay Bowden, James Faulkner. James, here. Next is Rick Long. Jeremy Ray. Brad Teeman. And Brian Teeman. Dad Wallace is not here. Moving on to our second year letterman who received a second bar, George Linney. Not you, George. And as I read the certificate, John, it doesn't seem like you've been around this long, but somebody typed it wrong. 22nd year letterman. John Moriello. Joel Maxson. And Michelle. See you on TV. And the fourth year letterman, Marco Ferry. Okay, Coach, get back to some other special awards for cross country in a minute. Next, I'd like to ask Coach Jim Campbell and Alex Thistle to go help out with our track letters. Coach Campbell's still signing. We'll ask Coach Thistle to come up to these. First, before we do the track awards, none of them are here, but I just want to recognize because they came out and helped work most of the meets for our track hits that we started up. And they cultivated a young crop. They were all sophomores, and they'll be back for a couple more years. They were Kelly Cornell, Trina Edwards, Tamika Gay, Rachel Marisola, Mara Page, Leanne Peterkin, Molly Rideout. You see them? No. Thank you for real working along. Frank, they're not eating chickens. Park has a requirement that if you receive a letter for any sport, you don't get another letter Just get extra pins and bars and stuff for your second year. So Coach Dissel, these first year people will be receiving the wing foot and a bar. First is James Faulkner. Yes. Bar, Eric Hunt.
Got 11-8. Be 11-8.
Already having a letter through soccer, receiving a pin and a bar is Walter Harris. Mark Ryan Seaman. Okay, one quick thing before we move on to our coaches. I'd just like to read off bar, George Balzo, Mike Kurtz, Keith Michelle, Alright, that was last year. Marco Ferry had a PR of 16:22 at Haines City. Thad Wallace ran 16:47 at the Bullfrog. Joel Maxim ran 16:48 at Regional. Brian Tiemann ran 17:31 at Metro. Keith Michelle ran 16:29 at Regional. George Lenny ran 17:28 at Haines City. Rick Long ran 18:31 at Regional. Jeremy Ray 18:25 at Metro. James Faulkner 22:53 at District. He's ended down 4 minutes from the first race of the year. So you had a late start. Andy Miller ran 20:16. That was at District. Jay Bowden, or the affectionately known as the Wolfster, 19:54 at District. Tony Voss, 21:28 at District. And John Moriello ran 18:30 at Region. In track, and a bunch of PRs I want to run through people. We had some good years. George Balzo had his best this year in the long jump of 18.6.5. Triple jump of 38.1. James Faulkner, who we turned into a pole vaulter of 9 feet. And he also, early in the year, dabbled in the 3,200 at 13 minutes and 35 seconds. Great marathon.
Just couldn't race in that.
Wasn't it me? I can tell you about that 10 flat 100 already. John Feldman had a personal best this year of 5.6 in the high jump, 53.8 in the open quarter, and he also ran a relay split at 52.8. Marco Ferry had his best in the steeple of 6.57 and the best, I think it was a PR of in the 3,200 of 10.29. Jose Figueroa, who we only let run the 800, had a best of 2.10 flat. Mark Fowler running his best in high school competition of 49.04 and a relay split in the 4x400 of 48.6. Eric Hahn had a best of 13.9 in the 100 and 25.1 in the 200.
What about the
Walde Harris had a best throw in the discus of 146.1. He also jumped in the high jump twice and got 5'6". Forrest Jackson ran the 100. 5'8". 5'8"? Oh, that's the best way to find out how good you did is just announce it. 5'8", then I stand corrected. Forrest Jackson ran the best, I believe it was since the puts him second best on the school record of 10.9 in 100 meters. He was on the relay team that ran 44 flat for the 4x100. He also ran a 4x4 split of 49.6. Frank Johnson had a 800 meters in 2 minutes, 0.9 seconds. And he also ran the 4x4 relay with his best split of 52.9. Warren Johnson ran the 16. It was actually 53 flat and we gave you the benefit. We voted on it, Frank. He lost. Warren Johnson had a best in the 1600 of 5:23 and 11:12 in the 3200. Mike Kurse ran the high hurdles in 14.1 and the 330-yard hurdles in 40.2. Doug Mullins had a best in the 100 of 122.7. Discus 92.11 in the shot 36.5. Okay. Ken Stissel had a best in the pole vault of 15.8. He also ran the 330 hurdles in 44.5. Brian Tiemann ran the 1600 in 11:42. Excuse me, the 3200 in 11:42. Sometimes it seems like that, Brian. And the 1600 in 4:48. Jerry Tuck ran the 1600 in 4:59 and the 3200 in 11:21. Keith Michelle ran the 1600 in 4:29.96 and the 800 in 2:03.3. Last but not least, Jeremy Ray ran the 1600 in 5:06 and the 3200 in 11:11. I'm proud of those accomplishments by all those gentlemen. So if you give them a round of applause. Keeping with our format, I'd like to ask each of our coaches who helped this year's season, beginning with cross country and moving with track. And Coach Brown, you don't have to say too much. I'm putting on your spot. Yeah. Say the best for first. Yeah, I gotta get you ready.
I don't have a whole lot to say because I didn't expect to say anything. But I enjoyed running with the guys this year. That's what I enjoy most of all. Coaching is just an added pleasure, but for me, I get my most enjoyment. Not the word I would use. But I get the most enjoyment with running with the guys. I think we have a lot of fun doing that. And I think we help each other out because I like to compete just like they do. So I think it benefits all of us to do that. I'm looking forward to next year. Unfortunately, because of school problems and things like that, Coach Fowler won't be with us. So I will be doing the responsibilities that he has. There's going to be a lot to do. I've got a hard act to follow because I think he did a good job while he was here. Appreciate all the things that I've learned from him over the last couple of years. Really hate to see him go. Hopefully something will work out between now and then that he'll get to stay. I don't know. There's still that possibility. But I just appreciate all the things that I've learned from him over the last couple of years.
I should give a first-year letter to Coach Campbell.
I never got one.
Yeah. No, Coach Campbell really came through in the pinch this year when Coach Brown moved over to work with the girls, as the initial groundwork had been laid for all of our track, both male and female plans. I asked Coach Campbell just on the spur of a moment because I know he's a good worker and he's really dedicated to whatever he puts his mind to. And he gladly accepted without knowing how many time restraints it was. Family, he spent a lot of time away from, and that took a lot out of him because I know how much he really cares for his family. And also, we almost lost him once because we kept thinking he might have to go to war.
True, right?
Yeah. But Coach Campbell, if you'll say a couple things as a first-time observer and a first-time coach, I hope this doesn't sour you on your coaching.
I enjoyed the season this year. It was, I ran track in high school and cross country, but I really got to admit, probably cross country is the thing I enjoyed a little bit more because I wasn't real fast, but I could do it for a long period of time, so I thought cross country. And that's still probably the thing. I like to be like Coach Brown, but I competed about 3 or 4 minutes slower. But I enjoyed track and cross country for one major reason, and that's that you get a lot of personal self-satisfaction out of being able to improve. You have the ability, even though you're competing against other individuals in a track meet or in a cross country meet, you're mostly competing with yourself. And it's fun to be able to actually see the improvement in yourself. And you work hard in practice, and then you end up seeing the results when it comes down to the meets. And I enjoy that thing, because even if you're not really great, you can still succeed. And everybody should feel like they succeed sometime in their life. The season, I enjoyed working with the guys. I ended up missing part of it because I was out in Texas in the Navy for a little while. But it was kind of fun to come back and watch the improvement in individuals, okay? I was sorry to see Mike got injured, while I was gone. I guess he shouldn't be rolling around carts anymore. And I was sad to see, the injury there. But to see the improvement in other individuals, and let me just point out one specific one, I'll say Forrest. And this is a personal observation, the improvement I saw in Forrest was unbelievable. And I don't know if any of the other coaches would agree, but that's just a personal observation I saw. It was really neat to see. I enjoyed it. There was some downtime, some real uptimes. I would say the downtime that I can remember as a coach was probably the Metro. And just to be honest, the Metro meet didn't go well. Okay? And it seemed like we were trying to key up for the Metro, and it just didn't seem to fly. It didn't work well at all. And I remember one of the practices after that, we sort of felt bad. We probably made you guys feel kind of bad because we didn't think you would lived up to your potential. But that week, we had the district, and we just did a great job. I was really, really proud to see the improvement in the district. We just did a super job. And the girls won it. We took second. That was really neat to see. I enjoyed working with everybody. It's a good season. I don't know if I'll be working with them next year because I got a lot of personal commitments. That'll be coming up. Mostly in the school and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed working with you guys.
Next is our fill event guru, Coach Stissel, who always went out in the back 40 when I never came out there because my little twig arms never could throw a shot or a disc or anything like that. But Coach Stissel helped us out whenever. He did a lot of work, guys, behind the scenes that you never saw, especially the state track meet program. He took all that on when I told him I didn't want anything to do with it. And he took it on and did a great job, and I appreciate all the time that he spent. So, Coach, if you'll say a couple words.
The rough part's having to call him. I want to say a couple things. First, I've been around in this area for a while. I grew up in this area, and I was fortunate to run track in this area. Okay, so I have a lot of experience in what's going on around here. Winter Park has a tremendous tradition of track and field. You guys are running for a legion of great athletes. There's a lot of them there. This year it's been fun. What I like about track is it's an individual thing and it's a team thing. It's a matter of what each one of you does that makes the difference, both for yourself and for the team. As we mentioned, in Metro was a low point in our career or our season. It just didn't come off the way we wanted. But everybody next week, they said, okay, pressure's off. We're just going to go out and basically do our thing. And y'all did, and y'all performed like the athletes that you are. The important thing is that you always work to improve yourself and do a little bit better. And I've been really happy to see that in several different individuals. And there's a couple of things with the tradition that I want to point out. One of them is with Forrest. It was mentioned that he's improved. He's improved to the point where he is in the top 5 all time at Winter Park. The next one's Michael Pierce. Michael is in the top 3 all time in his event at Winter Park. The next is Lamar Fowler. Lamar Fowler is the 400-yard champion Wood, Winter Park High School, and then meters. Well,
Metro side.
yeah, still we converted. The way I converted it, still comes out number one. And then also Ken Stissel in the pole vault is the number one all-time vaulter for the School of Winter Park. And this year, our couple of our relays, our 4x4 relay, really started coming around and ran a top 15 time. Okay, actually a top 10 time. And these are the things that the rest of you have looked to look forward to next year, working towards, is putting your name on the chart, putting Winter Park in the newspaper. Okay, just better yourself, and you'll be thrilled for the opportunity of having run track.
I'll say a couple of things real quick and then I'll move on. I couldn't have asked for a better group of dedicated young athletes because I got on them both in cross country and in track. It got to be so in cross country season, you hated Mondays and Wednesdays. The guys in track knew that they would hate Mondays and Wednesdays also, with about a month or 6 weeks to go in the season. But none of you ever said, no, I can't do it. You accepted the challenge that was given to you, and you continued to work each and every day. And you continued to push yourself beyond the limit and to a new limit that you could reach. That's good for athletics, but it's also can prove a point to you that you can push yourself to go beyond where you're at and to get better in your life and to do something more out of life. Every day should be a challenge like that for you to work and get better. You should not accept mediocrity. Always challenge yourself to be better. And I think the people in this room, with the support of the other people in this room who came along with you, are the people who help you get better. I really enjoyed it, and I'll always be there for you. Next, we'll move on to our team awards. Coach Brown, if you'll help me out with our cross-country team awards. First, we will have, since he's not here, is our Guts Award. Let me get to my notes on this. Guts Awards goes to Thad Wallace because this is basically an award given by myself. It's because I thought he stuck it out all year and he continued to complain about back spasms, but when he needed to make the sacrifice he did, Thad came through and placed in the top 10 of the Metro, placing him on the all-Metro team. So that award goes to Thad Wallace. So if you guys will make sure that he sees me, and I'll get that to him, as long as he's turned his uniform. Next is our Rookie of the Year. The Rookie of the Year this year goes to a person who started the year off and ran his first race on a course in which he had a time of 20:46. And at that same course later on that year at the Metro Conference meet, he ran 18 minutes and 19 seconds, dropping a total amount of time of 2 minutes and 27 seconds. It gives me great pleasure to present Rookie of the Year, Jeremy Ray. Most improved this year, not only in time, because if it was just time alone, Jeremy would be up here again, but also goes on work ethic. And I got tired of telling this person how sick and tired I was of seeing him blow. He got tired of hearing me say how many times that he could be a good runner if you just do a little bit of work. And maybe he got tired of feeling my little size 8s up against his fanny. But somehow or the other, he got the message that he could be a good runner, and he decided to become a great runner. And on that same course, I compare the Edgewater Invitational to our Metro Conference meet, because that was the same course exactly at different times of the year. One at the beginning of the year, our first meet of the year, and then at the end of the year, our Metro Conference meet. At that time, actually, that person was a DNF. And we all know that DNF is okay. DNF is worse than it. But he improved his time also from an 18:05 down to a 16:29, a drop of 1 minute and 36 seconds. And our most improved runner goes to Keith Michelle. Size 8s didn't feel too good today. Okay. Next is team captain, someone who provided leadership, not only leadership with the team, but also leadership and someone they could look to and ask for guidance, and somebody they could turn to get help from when they were having problems when I was chewing them out too much. Because I did that quite a bit, because I knew these guys could get better. And I was always pushing them to their limit. He's become a good friend, and hope he calls on me when he gets wherever he's going to go and is a success in life. He never missed a meet. He was a leader always. He was there whenever I called on him. He was there whenever the teammates called on him. Marco Ferrer. And he gets his pin for being captain, too. Okay, tracks. We'll come back to the achievement award. Okay, we'll go to Guts. Guts Award goes to somebody, I don't know how they did it. First, I don't know how they got hurt. Then, I don't know how they came back, because they showed true guts. Never seen anybody break a bone on the 7th of March and come back and run a high hurdle race 6 weeks later. 3 bones broken, and he came back because he wanted to. The only thing I regret is that his best potential race was not run this year. It'll be run next year. So at least he saves it for another year. He worked every day. You saw him out there. He had a cast on his foot. He was swinging it around, and I still didn't let up on him, even though he had a cast on his foot. He got tired of hearing me. Swing that foot. Get that leg. Trail leg. Lead leg. But I've never seen greater determination, and if you guys ever get hurt and think you should not do anything, here's a guy who didn't quit and came back. Mike Kurtz gets the Guts Award. Next is our Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year, I didn't know when he was ever going to break through. He was stuck in a rut. Always, always, always. 5'10", 5'08", 5'06", over and over and over. And it was like the gruesome threesome, always wanted to run together. It was the 3 little pigs, anything, the 3 stooges, the 3 blind mice, 3 musketeers, the 3 506 runners. They were always there together. And then somehow or the other, he broke out, and I never seen anybody go from a 505 down to a 448 in his last meet. He had a tremendous PR. Either he was slacking, or Dad really told him he could have something after he ran the meet. But this year's Rookie of the Year in track goes to Brian Tiemann. Most improved. Most improved runner was one of the Dirty White Boys last year. And really had to fight to get him out this year because thought that he wouldn't come out with his cohort. But he did, and he saw he came around, and his wing kept flapping. He kept running. He kept working. And finally I told him, throw that high jump away. On the 400's where you're at. And we called upon him when Mike got hurt in the 4x4. Had to stick him in there. And then Keith got hurt. Had to stick the man in there for real. Came around and he went from a 56.2 this year on the relay split down to a 51.2. Most improved runner, John Phil.
I think that's right.
Next is our team captain. Again, someone the team can call on, to look up to for leadership, to always be in the center of the circle, stretch them out, get them ready, always to be able to get them over on the back stretch and get the form drills going. And Coach Brown came out and said, Coach Fowler, here's a phone call for you. And Jose get mad and said, man, I don't want one of those. No, he just goes. But he's a guy who can always be counted on, get things started, and again, same as with Marco, he's someone who has become a friend, and I want to hope that he calls on me whenever he does to keep me informed of how he does, because not only him, but everybody in this room will be a success because they've worked hard. Ken Stissel, your team captain. Okay. Before we go on to our last awards of the night, I've got some certificates for all Metro team in cross country. Marco Ferry, placing 4th in the all Metro team. Placing 5th in the 4A state meet in the 400 meters and setting a new school record in the 400 meters of 48.96 set at the Golden South meet last week. Wow. And regular applause too. We can give you. And to Ken Stissel, 1991 Metro Champion, 1991 District 10 Champion, 1991 Region 3 Champion, 1991 4A State Champion, holder of the new state record in 4A at a height of 15 feet 8 inches. Wow. Wow. I've been collecting a lot of stuff all year, and we're going to give some of that. Mr. Tiemann took a lot of pictures. And George has got this, I think it's Pirates of the Caribbean, sunken chest. But he gave me copies for everybody. But it's also got Enoch in here.
I was a little frail back then.
Back then.
Yeah, the shelves in there.
That's just a book.
Marker.
I don't even have the shelf going.
Jeremy, Brian. That one is in that picture, right?
I get one.
And even better than that, We have, it's like a whole Spanish galleon here. A lot of sunken kids.
I've seen that one.
This is from the Bullfrog Creek.
That one's nasty.
Enoch's in this one again. Rick.
That's ridiculous. Come on, guys.
That was when we were going uphill. Anyway, I'll find some more. I'll force that one to use. Boys Cross Country 1991 Winter Park High School. In recognition for your contributions to your team by constantly giving that extra effort needed to accomplish our goals. Your enthusiasm, self-pride, and determination has set a fine example for your fellow athletes. Mr. Joe Mack.
All right, good.
In track, again, it reads the same thing. In recognition for your contributions to the team, constantly giving the extra effort needed to accomplish our goals, your enthusiasm, self-pride, and determination has set a fine example to your fellow athletes. George Jackson. MVR or MVJ or MVB.
MVK.
Right. Yeah, whatever. In cross country, Mr. Marco Ferry.
Oh, man.
Mark Fowler and Ken Stissel.
Way to go, Ruby.
Yeah, you can. And that basically, I think, is all the awards. I have one other thing that I've been saving in the last 2 years for one person and 1 year for another. I hope that track or cross country has been a worthwhile and rewarding experience. Use it to enhance your life because it has become part of mine, and I think you can be a better person not only by what you learn in it, but what you learn about running in life and apply it to life. You can be a better person. Thank you.
Yeah. No, okay. You know, we came into the cross country season in August, and we lost a lot of seniors to graduation, and we didn't really know what the season looked like. You know, there's a lot of new people. First couple of practices, you know, even the returners kind of looked dim. They looked really dim. We won Metro in '89, the year before, and we wanted to do it again, and we thought, you know, this isn't going to happen. We didn't believe in ourselves. We thought, no, this can't happen. There's no way. The odds are against us. Boone, which was supposed to upset us the year before, was stronger than ever, and Dr. Phillips, Edgewater, Oak Ridge, and the others, they all showed signs of, in the early going, of being a strong team. And the preseason came out, and we were, out of 10 teams, we were supposed to finish like 6th or 7th. and we thought, this isn't good. Winter Parks, I don't think ever finished that low. But we didn't know what to do. We were just sitting there, you know, confused, just running every day, feeling slow, worrying about the metro. But Coach Fowler and Coach Brown, they believed in us, and they told us, you know, we can do this, we can win this. And it's really hard to believe when, you know, it's that far back, but the season came along, people got better, we all got better, we ran hard, we got our fannies kicked in a little here and there, and you know, PRs came and hard work came through, and the fact that Coach Brown and Coach Fowler believed in us helped us to win the second metro and have a successful season. And the cross country guys want to show their appreciation by having from all the cross country guys here and Enoch. This is for Coach Brown. An appreciation to Coach Brown. Thanks for helping me make a great season. Because in practice, it's always easy to slack off when someone faster isn't there. And there always was someone faster. And it made it a little harder to cut the course too. And thanks for all your help from all the guys. Coach Fowler, at the beginning of the season, we really didn't know what to expect. Still don't. But no. And we thought, you know, what's going to happen? We didn't know. This is first year coaching us in cross country. And he believed in us. And eventually, after a while, a few hard workouts, we started believing in ourselves. And this is to Coach Fowler, your determination to succeed and your confidence in us brought us to a winning season. Many thanks.
I'm sitting on my porch here watching my grandkids work. Brian and Brad got into town yesterday and we just got back from Denny's having some breakfast, and now they're working. Brad's washing the car and Brian's going to do some trimming out of the yard. It's nice to have these big boys over here. I just got through measuring them, and actually Brad's gone a little bit ahead of Brian. He's 6'1 3/4", and Brian's 6'1 1/2". Pretty good sized boys. They'll be 15 and 16 next month, a few weeks away. So it's nice to sit here on this nice cool porch, beautiful morning, and just watch them work away out there. I like your hat, Brad.
What?
I like your hat. Brian's cut the terrace.
It is. We had a little excitement in the neighborhood.
The fire trucks were over about the bratwurst.
Hey, I haven't got my flame going yet, although a neighbor said, Murray, you barbecuing again?
They said, leave those fire trucks around.
Get a shot here, this team and fix-it job here, you know.
What's this? Oh,
Duct tape for everything here. You know, he's learned that technique from his father and grandfather, and it's only appropriate that we should see it in action on Father's Day.
Something like that you have to pass on. You know, that's an inheritance.
Yeah, that's one of those marks of a family. You know,
right.
Just as well. Uh-oh, looks like a wiffle ball game coming up. Either you aim everything to right field or center field, or hopefully you're not allergic to poison ivy.
That he's already got.
We played softball the other day. Boy, was that a riot. I almost hit my grandpa in the stands. I did hit him, didn't I? Yeah. Came close. I thought we were
What, in the
ball,
greens?
and I overthrew it by like, I missed the first base by like 20 feet. I took it real bad.
Boom!
And they were pitching like this. Yeah, I know. Couldn't hit a thing.
Both pitches like that.
This girl started about 20 feet in the air and landed on the bounce of the plate to make you call it straight. It was more like you were throwing it up to yourself.
What a smashing hit.
I heard a basketball around there.
Well, Matt Coons got a hit in softball the other day at camp. He was pretty excited.
Which is pretty tough to do with 30 people in the field.
That's right.
Dad, I was pretty good yesterday.
Erica was playing a little softball yesterday. Erica, show us your softball injury here.
I have chips in my teeth.
Ooh.
Give it a nice smile. Ooh.
Gosh.
What'd she do?
That's a bad hop.
Little bad hop.
Fielding that ground right.
Oh, yeah. You're supposed to use your glove.
Well, I had my glove
That's what you got your glove
ready
for.
to pick it up. And hopped up.
I got my...
Hey, that guy ought to take up
Here
golf.
you go. Woohoo! Hey, yeah, that was a good one. Here we go. Here. Brad!
Uh-oh.
Switch hitter.
What I...
Wrong batter.
Okay. There's one thing I can't do.
Whose house was fire?
Nobody. You know the purpose?
Yeah, that girl's in my class in 4th and 5th grade, man.
They called.
Good one, Brad. You're going to get it, I'm not.
You are going to get it, boy.
I'll just turn around there.
Here, mommy. Here, Brian.
That was good. Wall rush through.
Fast pitch.
Peanuts, huh?
That's what she plays. Here, she needs practice.
Grandpa, all the balls and stuff.
North County, because everybody went home at 11:30. Came through the city, and there must have been 10 fire trucks and a bunch of police cars across from Gill Auditorium. A few blocks east, a few blocks north to the animal show. Electrical problem, electric lines down.
Streets were flooded, everything else down there. They had like...
Maybe that was it. Maybe it was all flooded down there.
They had like an inch and a half of rain down there. You know, we only had maybe a trace or a half inch at the most.
I was at Greensfelder when it did, and I know we got an inch.
Did you put the new film in here, Ryan?
30 minutes.
Yeah. You gotta take one first.
I got all kinds of branches down in my yard.
Went around telling all the campers that it was raining.
That's a good job.
told them there was severe weather moving in. There's a bunch of drunk people sitting under this little canopy soaking wet.
I didn't know they had camping down there.
Yeah. They have a, it's not a real nice campground, but the nicest campground is the Equestrian Campground. People that trailer their horses in, and they've got a little shelter and stable combination thing where they can put their horses for the night. That's pretty nice.
How do you get the date on here?
On the, why don't you turn it off for a second?
Boom! Holy smokes! It's just a long out, folks.
Oh, hi!
Telephone's ringing. Jesse?
Here I go. Oh, we missed it.
We missed it.
Okay, here I go. I'm ready.
Hey guys, how was Bochertown the other night?
Oh, good.
You didn't?
No, it was raining, and if we did go spend $5, it'd make us go like 10 miles an hour around the whole thing.
When was it raining?
People were, they let the first batch go, man.
Oh, were you going to go there last night?
Yeah, they were spinning out all over the place. These guys were spinning through the tires. And
They announced in our Sunday school department this morning that we're going to have a challenge, go-kart challenge out there in a few weeks.
we might go
Sounds pretty
tonight
neat.
if, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if we might go out there tonight.
All right.
Smash it! I would have caught it if it wasn't for the telephone. I'll use Brian. Here. I was ready for the tip. I just wasn't quite. I'm not good at getting out of situations. Every time someone comes to the garden, I can shoot. Look at me.
Come on, Steve, dunk it.
I think I can jump about as high as the bottom of the net here.
Come on, Brian, go ahead and dunk it.
Hit my head in the out in the air.
Yeah, you want bratwurst buns for your bratwurst?
No.
Oh, dude.
Hurry up. Weird.
Hey, this isn't. Oh, you did it. Good luck.
Brownell. Brownell.
All right, Jesse, go, Josh. Press it here. You made this good ball.
Let's have some action.
Really, action. You can dumb. I can.
Give your brother a kiss, Jeff. Jeffrey, come give your brother a little kiss. He wants to see you. Here.
Jeff.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Give Joe a kiss. Come down here on the step. Look at him. Look at him. You can water your face, huh? You can water your face.
It's that belly.
Here we are on Kathy's birthday.
Bubble in it, yeah. Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
Joel's enjoying the pool. Give me a big smile, Jeff.
He's wild.
Mommy, can you help me? Can you help me?
You gonna give Joe a kiss? What you gonna give you? You gonna give you?
Uh-oh.
It's down here.
No. Throw it on Mommy. No. You don't want it on her hair. No.
Feel it on my right here.
Hey, Sandy.
I'm just on the baby.
Little bubbles. Bubbles.
You gonna crawl? Huh? You gonna crawl?
He's
Joe.
a big boy.
Come on. Come on, you ball.
I got you.
Come on. Come on. You. You go. Go lay down. Go lay down.
No, Jeff.
Get away, Daddy's taking a picture.
Jeffrey, move, hon.
Look here.
Jeffrey, move, hon. Move. Get away from Joel.
Joel's gone.
Aw, hon.
Get him a ball. Come on. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it, Joe. They're getting his face in the door.
I do. There he goes. You got it. You got it.
Now if I can only sit up with it. You don't know how to sit up?
He's a good boy.
Can you sit up first?
Yeah.
You want to sit up? Sit up. Oh, 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 oh.
Joe, Joester. Hey, big guy. Look at them little feet wiggling. He says, I want to be crawling.
Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Big long body, you can't balance it.
He says, I'm not falling over. Sideways. That's balancing.
Yeah. Get him. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Bang his face. Go get it. That's it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Jeff. Hey, Jeff, look at Dad. Wave to Dad.
Hi, Daddy.
Boy and his dog.
Yeah, your Cardinal shirt.
Yeah, Cardinal shirt.
2 of them. You got one
Yeah,
on?
probably got about 10 of them, don't you?
I took it off, Mom. Okay. We'll put the new one on. My head is not fitting it. Oh, that's for your arm. Put it on your head. Your head won't fit in here. I put it on like this. Hold it like this. That's it.
All right. Did it. Did it. What shirt is that? Cardinal shirt? Uh-huh. Kathy's got to raise them as Cardinal fans.
Yep. Good.
Very
On
good.
with it. Maybe he's choke on. No, he won't choke on that. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. No, you don't want that, huh? That's for the farmhouse.
What you got there? What you got there? Cardinal shirt.
Looking for a sock now. Oh.